Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Charlotte Ashman. Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything educational and inspirational. Now, in today's video, I'll be helping students in grade 5 with their mathematics, and specifically, I'm going to be helping grade 5 students with sets. So, if you know a child in grade 5, please just share this live video and tell them to join. We're going to go through sets. Hi, Samara Vise, you are first on. Welcome. So, we're going to be talking about sets, and this video is for grade 5 students. All right, so hi, Sherry Davis, so welcome. So we're going to go ahead. Tamika Bell, good evening. This video is for grade 5 students. If you know a child in grade 5 or students in grade 5, let them know that the diva is on. Sherry Davis, why should I put you up? You just come here and ask about put up. And I understand, you know. Put me up, miss. Why, Cherry? Why? Hi, Jada Campbell. Hi, it's Lena. Hello, guys. Guys, I want you to do me a favor. Could you please tell me where you're hailing from? Where are you now? Don't just say Jamaica. Just say Spanish Town, Jamaica, or wherever you are. I'm going to put where I am. I'm in Florida. So let me know where you're hailing from. And thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening with me. So I am in Florida, guys. Put where you're from. Wait. So I can give you a shout out. My grade 5 students, how was the diagnostic test? Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me, guys, in the chat how you found the diagnostic tests. Just give me a little update. So Samara Vise is saying, hi, Miss Sherry. Hi, Miss. Hello again. Good evening to Tamika Bell. Sherry Davis, hi, Miss. Please put me up. Jada Campbell, hi, Miss. Hi, Jada. It's Lena. Hello. Katie and Forbes is saying, hey. Valencia Waysome is saying, hi, Miss. Hi, Valencia. Melanie McLean or Melanie or Melanie. It looks like Melanie. Hi. Andreen Tullo. Hi, good evening. Good evening, Andreen Tullo. Regana Jimmy says, hi, Miss. Tanya Dillon says, hi, good afternoon. Cherry Davis says, Miss, my name is Tonya. Natalie Johnson says, Kenrick Johnson here. Awesome. Now, I am posting that I'm in Florida, guys. Let me see where you guys are. Jada is saying, Spanish Town. Big up all the Spanish Town massive. Haha. Campbell Sushana saying hi, Miss. Keisha Green saying hi. Sherry Davis is in Spanish Town. All Spanish Town students, big up. Portmore is always in the middle. There's always somebody from Portmore here. You notice that, guys? Always a Portmore student. All right. Keisha and Kissa McLeish, Portmore. Sharon Powell is saying hi. Hi, Sharon. Natalie Robinson, Kingston, Jamaica. Andreen Tuller, Vineyard Town in the building. Jada saying it was fun. I'm from Negril, Westmoreland. It's Lena. Tanya Dillon, Kingston. Campbell. Sushana from Trenchtown. I think that's where the great one came from. Yalencia Waysome is from St. Catherine. Oh, you're saying it was kind of easy. That's Sherry Davis. That's the diagnostic cool. Keisha Green is from Harbor View. Natalie Harrison is from Clarendon. Jada Ann Campbell is from St. Catherine. Yalencia Waysome, the diagnostic test was good. Simone Martin, hi, Miss. Dalvot, Jamaica, Old Harbor. Tasha Wade saying hi, good day. Hi, Miss Andreen Tuller, LOL. I don't know what you're LOLing for. Roshai is from St. Anne. Vanessa is from St. Mary. Michelle CY is saying hi, Miss. Sharon Paul is from St. Catherine. Spanish Town in the building. Sherry Davis. St. Mary's in the building from Vanessa. Yalencia is saying, my name is Amelia from grade 5 and using my mother's phone. Katie and Forbes, St. Elizabeth represented. Samara from Portmore. It's Lena saying it was not that hard, Miss, since you went through most of the questions. Thank you. You're welcome. Ginger Ridge Primary, Tamika Bell. Tamika, where's Ginger Ridge? Campbell is saying the test was easy hard. Well, Jano, I don't know what mean easy hard. Michelle CY say has a lot of tricks in the math one. Curtin Lorraine saying good evening. Adassa Rodney Gooden from Westmoreland, welcome. I am in Linstead, that is Kadeen Plunkett. Curtin, good evening. Pretty Nikki is from Portland. Guys, I don't see anybody from, let me see where. I don't see anybody from Port Royal. What? Port Royal people don't have internet. I don't see no Port Royal people in the building. I don't see, let me see. I don't see nobody from, did we have a St. Thomas? I don't think I saw anyone from St. Thomas. Yes, Portland is represented. Golden Spring, my former playground. Anybody from Stony Hill? Charmaine Brown, hello. Portmore is always here. All right. So Campbell Sushana is saying pretty easy hard, mean it was half easy, half hard. Okay. Westmoreland is here. I don't see anybody from Anova. I don't see anybody from Trelawney. I don't see anybody from did we see St. Anne? Yeah, St. Mary. Clarendon. I didn't see any Clarendon. All right, so guys, what's happened? Clarendon people don't do our live. Charmaine Brown is saying very easy. Bamboo Primary. I used to go to that school when I was like 6. Yeah, I did grade 1 at this school. Bamboo Primary in St. Anne. Roche. Gianna Henry is in Cross Road. Acha, you get put up. Good job. This is the first time I get put up. All right, I'm going to start in a minute, guys. Cherie from Kingston. Yeah, Kingston is the building. Campbell, this is the first time I get put up. Golden Spring Primary is here. Good job. Welcome. I'm from Vineyard Town. But a Vineyard Town is spelled wrong. Let me see. Miss. All right, I don't know what you're saying. All right, guys, come on. No Port Royal. I don't see. My tablet name is Anime X, whatever. I don't see no Port Royal. I don't see no Trelawney. What happened? Constant Spring in the building. Good evening, miss. I don't see no Norbrook. I don't see no Cherry Garden. I don't see no Red Hills. I don't see no Ligani. What happened? Those people don't join us? All right. Yeah, Constant Spring is here. Stella Maris in the house. Big up Stella Maris. I don't see no Immaculate Prep. I don't see no Queen's Prep. I don't see no Brandon Hill. I see Brandon from Clarendon Glenmuir Prep. I see Golden Valley Primary Infant. Miss, there's a Clarendon person. Ooh. Campbell is saying my dad's friend is from Port Royal. I'm from St. Catherine. St. Andrews in the house. Yeah, Vineyard Town. All right, guys. Yeah, man, the Vineyard Town is still spelled wrong, but that's okay. All right, so today I'm going to be teaching sets. That's what I'm teaching today, sets. Howard Cook Primary, Mavisville. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Guys, look, I'm very, very happy that you are blessing me with your presence this Sunday afternoon. I don't take it for granted. I know that you guys could be doing a whole bunch of stuff, but you have chosen to spend the time with me, and I feel very honored, guy, honestly. Now, I'm going to just run through sets with you. So, you know, I'm always saying to you that if you're in school in Jamaica, you must be on the #1 e-learning website, and it's learninghub.online. Guys, we cover the entire curriculum. We don't just put up a few topics and, expect you to do well. We go over every single thing that you're supposed to know in primary school. So we use the ministry's curriculum to develop the learning hub. We use that, and we provide a lot of resources for you to practice. We have ebooks on the site. We have notes on the site. We have interactive ebooks, interactive notes. We have flashcards. We have videos. We have animations. We have a lot of learning resources. And we have quizzes. We have topic by topic quizzes, hundreds of quizzes. Guys, we were the first company in the Caribbean to do e-learning. Started all the way back in 2005. We have won 4 national awards from the Scientific Research Council for Technology in Education. In the past, we have partnered with Harvard University to do e-mentoring with students, so we come on and, you guys got an opportunity to speak to students from Harvard Law School to ask them, how they got to where they are, their study strategies and that kind of a thing. So that was pretty awesome. We've partnered with companies like Lime and Digicel and Macmillan Publishers, Nelson Thorne's Publishers, some large companies in the past. We have done a lot of collaboration with big companies. And guys, we have worked hard to make sure that we bring you everything that you need to prevent learning loss and learning gaps. All right. So guys, if you want to make sure that you do well, you need to make sure that your parents get you a subscription on the Learning Hub. Now, I know the easy thing for a lot of people to say is that they can't afford it, but the Learning Hub website is only 500 Jamaican dollars per month. Guys, $500. That's 2 party money per month, right? Now, guys, we do 3-month subscription. So when you look on the Learning Hub, when you go to the Learning Hub, you're going to see $10 being our basic price. That's $10 for 3 months, 10 US dollars, right? That equivocates, or that is equivalent to 500 Jamaican dollars a month. All right. And guys, before I start, I want to also let you know that we have a lot of resources here at the Learning Hub to help you. And I want to just remind you, this is my book, Performance Tasks. And guys, we're going to have some performance task sessions over the summer. Guys, I'm not going to charge. Once you have the book, you can join the Zoom class. So I'm giving you time to get the book, guys. So I'm going to help you to prep for the performance task. So I'm going to have a performance task. I'll tell you, class, I'll tell you more about it. And this class is for persons who can't afford to pay. All right. Now, it's not going to be as detailed as my paid students, but I'm going to do something for you guys if you can't afford to pay. Guys, let me tell you something. I always say to persons that education is the great equalizer, and it is. Guys, I used to sell plum at the stoplights. I used to sell ginger beer in the market. I used to sell yam and those things that, my parents gave me to sell from their little ground up in Golden Spring, right? So I understand poverty. I might live in Upper St. Andrew now, but I didn't come from there, guys. I am from the belly of the ghetto, right down in Grand Spen, and I'm proud of that. So I used to hustle as a child, selling at the stoplight, selling guinea, all that kind of thing, I tell people when I used to go to Merle Grove, I used to have to join the track team to make sure that every day I have something to eat, because even though my parents worked hard and they did their best, so I don't want people to feel like, my parents didn't try. Yeah, my mother used to work as a household helper. My father used to wash cars for a living, but there were days when I couldn't even get lunch money to go to school. And guys, I joined the track team because track team students get free lunch. And when track season was over, I joined the netball team because netball team also get free lunch. So that was how I juggled through school, selling my little guinea, selling my sweetie. I hear Shelly Ann talking, Fraser Price, that is talking about her days at Woolmer's when she had to sell sweetie and that kind of thing. Did the same thing, guys. You know it go, right? But the fact of the matter is, you have different routes rather to success. And let me tell you, I find that education is such an equalizer. Guys, if you do well and you put that education that you have, and you don't have to get PhDs and all of degrees, guys, just learn what you're learning. get a skill. Guys, let me tell you something. You can make a good life. And that is why I tell you all the time, I come and I do these free sessions. I teach students because believe me, guys, believe me, this is the key to success, right? And your pep is important because let me tell you, fact of the matter is, you're learning great strategies. You're learning how to study. You're learning critical thought. And, you take your pep exam, you get to a good school, and that just charts the course for your life. And guys, even if you don't get into the school that you want, you can still do well. You just grow where you're planted. You chart your course rather, and you strategize and you make sure that you achieve your objectives, meaning that if you want to do X subjects for CXC, you plan your thing, you make sure you put in the hard work, and you're learning from now. All right, so I tell you all the time, guys, I'm not hiding, I'm not pretending that I'm from uptown. Yeah, I'm a ghetto girl, right? And nothing is wrong with that. But what something is wrong with is when you don't give off your best, when you don't do your best. All right, guys. So I love to tell you that over and over. This book, guys, this is my grade 6 social studies book, and I want persons to get this book because I'm going to have a grade 6 social studies class. I'm going to resume this class. All right. And of course, this one here is my ability test workbook. Of course, I must have an ability test class because I want to teach you guys how to think critically. I will tell you that this book doesn't prep to the test, right? This book is a book that uses a number of different strategies or a number of strategies to provoke critical thought or to get you to think critically, right? All right, so let's get into sets, guys. Enough chatting. Let's go. Sets. All right. So guys, notice this is the entire maths curriculum for grade 5. And the first thing is to describe a set as being finite, infinite, or empty. Now here you have an entire textbook that is on the Learning Hub. It is 356 pages, and all you have to do is look for what you want, and then you just put the page number right here, and it will take you where you want to go in the book. We're not going to go from the book. We're going to look at the notes. Now, it says we can define sets as a collection of objects, which we call elements that have some characteristics in common. Sets can have elements such as numbers, letters, objects, people, etc. For example, the set below contains fruits. So you have A equal blueberry, blackberry, red berry, strawberry, lime, cherry, banana, pear. Now, guys, I want to point out something. Notice the name of the set is written with a capital letter, and the elements or the objects of the set, they are placed in curly brackets. See the curly bracket right here? And there's one at the end. Yeah. And then you have the name of the elements, and they're separated by commas. So blueberry separated with a comma from blackberry, separated from red berry, separated from strawberry, lime. So let us recap, guys. A set is just a collection of objects. Like this here is a set of fruits, and notice the set is named with a capital letter, and the elements are in curly brackets. See, curly brackets start it up and curly bracket finish it up, and then you have the elements, and they are all, or the objects, and they're all separated by comma. All right, now you have in math, you have finite sets and you have infinite sets. Now, a finite set is a set that has a countable or a finite number of elements. For example, the set of all fruits in the world is a finite set. And of course, an infinite set is a set which is not a finite set. So the infinite sets do not have a last element. So therefore, counting goes towards infinity. The number of stars in the universe is an example of an infinite set. If you see 3 dots at the end of a set without any numbers or variables following the dots rather, that means it contains an infinite number of items. All right, and sometimes you will see the 3 dots coming before the sets as well. So let's look at examples of infinite set: the set of all whole numbers, the set of all natural numbers. All right, so guys, what we're saying is that a finite set has a set number of elements. So we talk about that. A finite set, you have a set number of elements. Like you would say the days of the week. You know that there are how many days? How many days in the week? How many days in the week? So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days, guys. All right? That's a finite set. Cool? So we can count them. You know, we can see the end of that set. Stars in the skies. We can't count that. Trust me. So that's infinite. Okay, guys? All right. So we're going to do an exercise on the Learning Hub with finite and infinite sets. So let's just scroll up. All right, when I'm done with doing it, guys, trust me, if somebody wake you up in the middle of the night and asks you what finite sets are or infinite sets, I guarantee that you'll be able to tell them. All right, state whether the given set is finite or infinite. Now, remember what we said, that when you see a set and you see the 3 dots going on and on and on, there's nothing behind the dots. That means that it is infinite. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, dot, dot, dot. A equals 3, 5, 7, dot, dot, dot. Is that a finite or infinite set? So put 1, and you're going to put finite or infinite. All right, I'm giving you 30 seconds to put, students, Miss Sound for put 1, and then you're going to put finite or infinite. So, Narisha, you can't just put infinite because, guys, I want when somebody's watching the video, you know, when we've posted it, they know what they're reading the answer to. Shelly and Graham Bell, put 1 and then put infinite. All right, so infinite is correct. Keisha, so may I put you up there because you're doing the wrong thing. Put 1, question 1. So you just put 1 and then you put infinite. Right, this is infinite, guys. Let's look at the next one. So, guys, if you go to school and teacher asks you, you can just tell them, say, yo, you learn this on Dr. Ashman's live, so you know the answer. State whether the given set is infinite or finite. A equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Finite or infinite, and why? I don't just want you to tell me. 2. Put 2. What is it? Finite or infinite? Well, I love tab. Oh, put me up here. Kenisha Fraser, some put you up there. All right, number 2, what is it? Finite or infinite? Okay, finite. Yes, because why is it finite, guys? Why is number 2 finite? Finite is correct. Why is it finite? Why is it finite? Why? Why? Why, guys? Why is it finite? Why is number 2 finite? Guys, I don't just want to just put finite. I want you to tell me why it is finite. Yeah, everybody's saying it's finite, but I want you to tell me why. That is how I know that you understand what I'm teaching. All right, somebody say, let me see who said this. Kenisha Fraser said, because the number do not have an ECT. I guess you mean etc. Why? Yes, because you can see the end, it only has 4 elements. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, no dots. So we know that there are only 4 elements in this set. Remember, when you can count them, when you can count the elements, right? It is finite. Okay, so let's go again. All right. When you can count the elements, guys, it is finite. You don't see no 3 dots at the end. Very good, guys. Awesome, awesome job. Okay, let's look at another one. State whether the given set is infinite or finite. And guys, remember, you can get all of this on the Learning Hub. Notice this is just one single topic, you know. By the time you go through the Learning Hub, you learn this good, 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 good. You don't need nothing else because we give you so much practice that, you know, it's awesome. You'll have learned this. $500 a month, parents. You can't say you can't afford that. This is party money. All right, so question number 3, I want you to put up whether or not the set is finite or infinite and why. You have to put why, guys. I don't just want, yeah, infinite is correct. Everybody is putting up infinite. Yalencia is saying because it has lots of numbers. I want a better explanation. It is infinite because it is countable. Wrong. Sushana, remember, when it is countable, it is finite. Finite means countable. All right. Infinite because there are 3 dots. And what does that mean? Because there are 3 dots. This person said infinite, out me, up miss. I guess I mean put me infinite, infinite, infinite. I mean uncountable. That is correct. So the 3 dots at the front, so we don't even know what is coming before. I mean, yeah. So somebody's asking how you join and pay. You go to www.learninghub.online. That's how you join. So right now, I want persons watching to just join. Don't say you can't afford it. It's cheap, $500 a month. All right, so that's infinite. Let's look on the Learning Hub for another question. State whether the given set is infinite or finite. Haha, this is a good one, guys. Don't write nothing. I want you to think about it. Look on the screen. I want you to look on the screen, guys. Look on the screen. Don't write anything yet. Think about it. Look at this set. A equals 20, 30, 40, 50, ... 200. All right? I want you to tell me, is that infinite or finite? This person says, I'm horrible at sets sometimes. Miss, can you type it? Can you type it? What do you mean? I don't understand it. What do you mean? Can I type it? But anyway, guys, you know you can't just put whether it's finite or infinite. I want to put the reason, reason. All right. All right, guys. I love when I'm teaching and you guys are understanding. All right, here's what this person is saying. Michelle CY says, it is infinite because it has 3 dots at the start. That mean it go, oh, you were talking about number 3, sorry. All right, so that's it, guys. I see it. You have to put 4 or 3 or whatever, guys, because then you're gonna confuse me. So number 4, finite because it has a number at the end. Yes, guys, I someone like it. Yes, good job. All right, so let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it. Guys, look at this. There's a number at the end, right? So that means it has a start and it has an end. So the dots that are in the middle is just representing what is missing from the middle, or what is missing before, after 50 and before 200. So it has a start, it has an end, so it is finite. All right, if the dots were at the end, then it would be infinite, or if the dots were at the start. Okay, so guys, we're talking about this set here. This is finite. All right, let's look at another one. Let's look at this one. State whether the given set is infinite or finite. Let's see what you guys are going to write, if all of you are going to get it this time. All right, I'm giving you a minute to work that question. Yes, if I wanted, I could type in the answer and the computer would tell me if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, that's how the Learning Hub works. I could type the answer in the box. I just don't want to. All right, so state whether the given set is infinite or finite. Guys, we have almost 100 students on, and I'm only seeing 35 likes. Guys, what are you saying? You don't like my class? Number 5. Let me see. Michelle CY says it is finite because it has a number at the end. Very good. It has a start and an end. Yeah, so it's really countable. Yep, finite. Very good, guys. Finite. Good job. All right, so maybe we can leave this because I think you guys get it. All right, here's another one. Okay, I'm not going to leave this yet. Here's one. This one is just here to just hurt up on the head. State whether the given set is infinite or finite. A equal curly bracket 0, close curly brackets. Okay, is this a finite or an infinite set? This is question number 6 that we're at. Question number 6. Put 6 and put the answer, please, guys. 6a equal curly bracket, 0, close curly bracket. Finite or infinite? Put 6, guys, and put the answer. Well, I can't believe it's 30 minutes already. I'm going to give you guys a break at 35 minutes because I think I chat for about 7 minutes. All right, guys, we can't just write finite. What wrong we do now? We have to put, guys, hold on. Guys, you can't just write finite or infinite. You have to put the reason. Only when I see the reason do I believe that you guys understand. So if you put finite, you could just be guessing, or you could just be copying from the person before. You just see somebody type something, you just copy. So tell me, guys, why are you saying that it is finite? I want to hear the reason why you're saying that it is finite. You have to give me the reason, guys, why you're saying that it is finite. So you can't just say finite. And guys, remember, I'm going to give you a break in another 2 minutes. So once I give you a break, you can grab some water. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. So in 2 minutes, you'll get a break. All right? All right, so let's go back. State whether the given set is infinite or finite. Guys, I think I can just go on Digital Rising Star now. What do you guys think? Boy, it's not sound too bad at all. All right, A equals 0. Infinite or finite? A equal 0. Is that finite or infinite? All right, Vanessa hails Henry. It's finite because it has an end. I think so. And Vanessa, we're not in English class, but I'm just going to correct you. You have A-N-D, and that's supposed to be A-N and N. Reclusive, saying infinite, it has known start and no end. That should be no start. N-O, not known. The object is countable. Okay. It is finite because I can count all the elements of the set. Very good. Well, not all the elements because it's just one element. So A equals 0, that is just one element, yeah, in that set. So it is finite. Guys, remember, when it's countable, it is a finite set. All right. Good job, guys. All right. Plunkett says finite because it only has one number. We call that element, all right? One object in the set or one element in the set. Yeah, you're correct, Plunkett. All right. Very good, guys. Very, very good. I like when I teach and you guys understand. All right, guys, let's take a break. You're going to come back in a minute. Just grab some water. If you have to use the bathroom quickly, you can do that. And you're going to come back here in 1 minute time. All right? Break time. Guys, you see this? Kenisha Fraser, we're back, guys. Kenisha Fraser is asking for me to put her up forever. Kenisha, what I think you should do, should have your mom call me and be a co-host so you can get to be on the screen with me all the time. I think that would be so awesome, okay? Miss, your classes are amazing. Amazing spell wrong, but I still put you up. Yeah, thank you so much, Natalie Robinson. Um, Go and check your dictionary for the spelling of amazing. Remember what I said about self-learning, when you learn things, self-discovery. Thank you for this class this evening, Miss. It's a blessing. Okay, you're welcome. Happy you're enjoying it. All right. Yes, Miss, thank you. All right, let's go, guys. Guys, do me a favor now. Just send this link to your friends. Let them know that we have a grade 5 math class going and they should join us. All right, let's do another question. And guys, I wanted to do something for me. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pep Talk with Dr. Charlotte Ashman. Cassandra is saying that she thinks my classes are cool. Thank you so much, Miss Cassandra. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, guys. Pep Talk with Dr. Charlotte Ashman. We want to take that subscription up to 100,000. I know that is so ambitious, but that's my goal. So, guys, I help you to reach your goal. I want you to help me to reach my goal. All right, so make sure you subscribe. And the beauty about subscribing is that when I come on, you will get notified. And also, when I post a video, you get a notification. All right. All right. Let's go again. Let's look at this one, guys. State whether the given set is finite or infinite. Question number 7. Whether the given set, I'm giving you a minute, guys, to think about that. Is that set finite or infinite? All right. So, is the empty set A equals, you see the empty set symbol, is that finite or infinite? Yup, it is. Da, 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 finite. Yes, it's an empty set, but it is finite, guys. All right, so let's move on. All right, what about this one? The set of even natural numbers less than 10,000. The set of even natural numbers less than 10,000. Are we talking about a finite set or an infinite set? The set of even natural numbers less than 10,000. Finite or infinite? Miss IDK, do you mean you don't know? Uh-huh. All right, guys, put number 8 and put whether it's finite or infinite. Natoya is saying finite. Saniki, I don't know what you're talking about. You have to put 8. K Pusey is saying finite can be counted. I'm not even reading the people, I don't put 8. Seriously. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm not reading your thing. Monique is saying 8 is finite. Kanisha, you're just telling me to put you up for what? You're not even giving me an answer. It's saying finite, the limit is stopped at a number. There is a limit, so it's finite. Set of even numbers less than 10,000, so that is indeed a finite set. All right, guys, I'm going to stop with this particular objective. I think you've gotten it. We have exhausted it. So let's move on to another objective. Guys, remember, we're on the Learning Hub website, and you can get all the topics that you're supposed to know for your grade 5 class, your grade 4 class, from grade 1 all the way up to grade 13 on the Learning Hub. Now, guys, differentiate between sets of counting, whole, odd, even, prime, composite, and fractional numbers. Now, Which term best describes this set of numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8. Which term best? The Ministry of Education loves to give these types of questions, similar questions. I've seen this a number of times coming out of the ministry. Not necessarily written in this fashion, but they'll give you some numbers and ask you, which term best describes the set of numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8. So are those counting numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, or prime numbers? So you're going to put, this is question 1, you're going to put 1, and you're going to put either counting, even, odd, prime. So you're going to put 1, and then you're going to put counting, even, odd, prime. So what you guys are saying. I'm not putting up, if you don't put the number beside it, I'm not putting it up. So Natalia Curtis is saying even numbers. Laverne Gray saying even. Shareen Williams, even. Julian Miller, even. Sherry Davis, no, I'm not even should have put you up because they don't put the question number, so I'm not putting you up. Kenisha Fraser is saying even, that's 1B. This is question number 1. Vanessa Hales Henry is saying odd. Vanessa, clearly you don't know what odd numbers are, and that's not a big deal. We just need to teach you. Anne-Marie Grant, I'm not putting you up because you didn't tell me the number. Akeelia Cole, you're saying even. Pretty Nikki is saying even. Cherry Davis, even. Kay Pusey, even. Reds Casey, whose father went to Calabar, is saying even. Even numbers, question 1. Shareen Williams, even. Kenisha, even. Michelle CY, even. Christina, Facey, even. Tanya, but now put it up because they don't put the question number. And Kadeen Plunkett is not number 9, it's number 1. Kenisha Fraser is even. All right, guys. So I see most of you saying even. All right. I like this answer, Sherna Frick. You're saying number 9, and there's no number 9. It's number 1. It's a new objective and new material. So this is the first question. It says number 9's answer is even numbers because they can be divided by 2. Yup, even numbers can be divided by 2. And even numbers normally end in 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. Those are even numbers. So your odd numbers usually end in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Those are usually your odd numbers. Okay. All right. Now, gonna move right along. All right. Which term best describes this set of numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this is question number 2. Which term best describes this set of numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which term best describes those numbers? All right, guys, which term best describe the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, I'm streaming from the Learning Hub website. And remember, you have tons of resources that you can use to learn your concepts. All right, we're using the learning section, so we're not even in the test section. We have the testing section, we have the learning section, we have the mock exam section, we have your gamification section where you get points and you can buy stuff with your points. We have the leaderboard. I'm going to show you that before we come off. All right, so which term best describes this set of numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm going to go back to something a little bit because I'm just going to be mindful that there are students who don't know odd numbers. All right. So yeah, we said that question number 1, this was even numbers because you notice that you see even numbers, they can be divided by 2 and they don't leave a remainder. And like I said, even numbers normally end in 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0. All right. Now, odd numbers, yeah, they cannot be divided exactly into pairs. So they always leave a remainder, right? And they normally have a 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 in their ones place. When I talk about 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, we're talking about in the ones place. All right. So odd numbers are numbers that you can divide and exactly into pairs, and they always leave a remainder. And they normally, what you can use to judge odd numbers in the ones place, you normally see a 1, a 3, a 5, a 7, or 9 in the ones place. All right. Okay. We're back down to question number 2. Which term best describes the set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What is that? All right. Is that counting numbers? Are those even numbers? Are those odd numbers? Are those prime numbers? All right, let me see what you guys are saying. All right, so, oh, you guys are a lot of you answering. Guys, we have over 100 students on the live rather, and I'm only seeing like 64 likes. Come on, guys, do better than that. Let me see 100. All right, so Sharna Fritz says number two's answer is counting numbers, because counting numbers are numbers that start at 1 and never stop. Okay. Thank you for that, Sharna. So you're saying that, Sharna, that counting numbers start at 1 and they never stop. Is that the best definition for counting numbers? Anybody else want to add to that? You're saying that they start at 1 and they never stop. All right, guys. All right. I have a little problem with this definition, guys. That Shona is giving me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Shona is saying it's counting numbers, because counting numbers are numbers that start at 1 and never stop. Let's talk a little bit about counting numbers, guys. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you're right. These are counting numbers, because we don't normally include 0 as a counting number, because you can't count 0. So we don't include 0, right? But guys, some things that you must bear in mind. Counting numbers, they do not include negative numbers. So you don't have -1, -2, minus whatever, right? So we start at 1. We don't have negative numbers. We don't include zeros in the counting numbers, and we do not include fractions. So we're not gonna say half or 3/4 or 1.5 or 1 3/4, and we don't include decimals. So you're not gonna say 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 now. So it's whole numbers. So we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah 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 blah. And guys, you can see that these are not even numbers, because it has a 1 here in the ones place, a 3, and a 5. So it's not even numbers. And it's not only odd numbers, because you do have some even numbers in there. You have a 2 right here and a 4. Now, guys, I'm gonna ask this question. If you've just completed grade 5, why are these numbers not prime numbers? Why are they not prime numbers? Why are they not prime numbers? Why are these numbers not prime numbers? All right, I want to hear what you guys are saying. Why are they not prime numbers? That's what you're saying, Pet. Number 2A, because counting numbers start at 1. Millie is saying, put me up, I just did. You're say counting because they don't have negative numbers. All right. Why are they not prime numbers, guys? Why are they not prime number? All right. What are prime numbers, guys? What are prime numbers? So, okay, let's stop a little bit and see what you guys are writing because you're typing a lot of things. All right, so Kaveen, you're here. Welcome. Kaveen is always on my live. Welcome, Kaveen. Kaveen says, because prime numbers only have themselves and one as factors. Yeah, prime numbers really, guys, have only two factors, one and the number itself. Okay, so if you look at this list of numbers, do you see any prime number there? Any number with just one and itself as factors? All right, guys, if you look at this list and you look at 5, right, you will notice that the two factors of 5, they are 1 and 5. All right, so yeah, 5 would be a prime number. But what about 4, guys? Do you think that 4 is a prime number? What about 4? And why not? So remember now, a prime number is a number which is greater than 1 and it has exactly 2 factors. Look at 4, guys. Is 4 a prime number? All right, you're saying no. Why? Ah, so somebody answering, So Kavini said not 4. 4 as itself, 2 and 1 as factors. Yeah. So 4 is not prime because 2 times 2, you get 4. I mean, 4 has 1 times 4, 4 times 1. All right. So no, 4 is not a prime number. All right, guys, good job. Let's move on to the next question. Which term best describes this set of numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Are those counting numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, or prime numbers? Take a minute, guys, and answer that question. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. One, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. This is what you guys are saying. So, guys, I want you to put the question number. It is question number 3. So you're going to put the question number and the response. So everybody's saying 3C. There are odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Vanessa is saying odd numbers. Odd numbers. odd number. All right. You're saying Debbie Griffith Fuller. I don't know what that means. Oh, C. You're saying C, odd number. Odd number. 3C. All right, guys. Yes, I love when you put up the question, the numbers, so I know what you're talking about. You gave a good good answer, Sushana, but I'm not putting it up because you didn't put the question number. Plunkett, you're saying 3C. Carita, 3C. Kadeen, 3C. Odd numbers. Number 3, Stacey and Mitchell. They're odd number. Michelle. Kadeen, 3C. Garnet, 3C. Odd numbers. All right, let's see what odd numbers are, guys. What are odd numbers? We spoke about that already, and we said that what? Odd numbers are what, guys? Why are you saying that they're odd numbers? What made you arrive at that decision? Look like odd numbers to me, but guys, why did you say that they are odd numbers? What's the reason for your conclusion? Why are they odd numbers? Guys, can you believe that we have been on for an hour? This is just impossible. I can't believe that. All right, why are they odd numbers, guys? All right, Joni Powell is saying odd numbers are numbers that cannot be divided by 2. Of course, if you divide them by 2, they're going to leave a remainder. Tina James is saying 3 odd numbers. Put me up now, please, miss. Yeah, put you up there, my dear. Which number you reached, miss? Number 3. Odd numbers. These numbers cannot be evenly divided by 2. Kenisha is saying prime. Kenisha, remember what prime numbers are, We're saying that they have 2 factors only. When you think about 9, you can multiply 3 by 3 to get 9. You can multiply 9 by 1 to get 9. So Kenisha, right away, you can see that it's not prime. All right. So odd numbers. And remember, odd numbers, the ones place normally end in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Remember we said that, guys? Those are odd numbers. And when you divide them, you cannot divide them into pairs. You're gonna get a remainder. All right, you divide them by 2. All right, guys, we're gonna have to stop here. Let's stop here, guys. And let me just remind you about a couple of things. Guys, we are using the Learning Hub website. It's learninghub.online. And guys, when I say everything that you need to know, everything that is on your syllabus is covered on the Learning Hub. So guys, if you are in grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to grade 13, you can use the Learning Hub. It is $500 per month. So I don't want parents to be WhatsApping me telling me they can't afford it. It's a party money. $500 a month. Guys, we do registration every 3 months. So you can just log on to www.learninghub.online and you go to register now to register. All right, guys, now don't wait. I noticed something about parents. You guys are always waiting until it's close to exam. So when it's close to the performance task, you guys are going to be pushing your children onto the Learning Hub. That's not how it works, guys. You need to give them the exposure, ensure that they are completing their concepts, they're going through everything. Guys, one of the reasons why I push the Learning Hub, not because I own the system, it's because it's really great. Let me show you something, guys. Every single topic that is on your syllabus is covered on the Learning Hub. Look at grade 5. The ministry has 5 strands for math. You have number, you have measurement, you have geometry, you have statistics, and you have algebra, right? Now, guys, let me show you something on the Learning Hub. I'm going to show you something, how we do it. We follow the ministry's curriculum to a T. So if you use the Learning Hub, there can be no learning loss, no learning gaps, because we are covering everything. So you have number. When you see 1.1 beside anything, it means that you're supposed to be doing this in term 1. So all of this is what you're doing in term 1 for number. 1 means term 1. So term 1 for measurement, determine the decade or century in which an event took place, blah, 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 blah. All of this is term 1. Geometry, all of this is term 1. Statistics, all of this is term 1. Now, term 2, see all of term 2 work here, and we cover everything. So that means if you don't want your child to have learning loss or learning gaps, just put them on the Learning Hub and say, go through the material. If at the end of grade 5, you want to know what the gaps are, what your child is weak in, what your child don't know, we have put up some tests on Learning Hub called Diagnostic Tests and Gap Analysis. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about those. You can take those tests and see exactly what your child needs to cover in order to satisfy the grade 5 curriculum, and any curriculum for that matter, up to from grades 1 to 6, we have those gap tests. As a matter of fact, we have the gap tests going up to grade 9. So if you don't know that, if you're uncertain that the teacher went over everything because of the pandemic, or if you're homeschooling your child, you can just put him or her on the Learning Hub and do a gap analysis test or a diagnostic test. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that, and you should be fine. Now, guys, you will notice how we approach every single concept. This is just one concept describing a set. We did that today, and you can see that we have a workbook, 356 pages of excellent content. Let me show you. This is the table of contents. So you would choose where you want to go. You just type it in you type in the page, and the computer would take you where you want to go. So if you want to go to page 234, you just type it in and you'll be taken there. This is excellent content we have on the site, guys, covering everything that you can think of. Now, when you come on, if you're on a page and you want to cover a concept, you just look for it in the table of contents and go there. Now, we don't only stop there. We give you notes. So you'll notice that we went through the notes that are on the site for Finite Sets. We give you Test Your Knowledge, where you can actually do these questions, and, the system will actually tell you the answer. So you can write your thing and the system tells you whether it's finite or infinite. So we give you Test Your Knowledge. We also give you, so you have all of that. So we're talking about the empty sets where there are no, that's something we're going to discuss another class. And you have your Test Your Knowledge, right? Now, guys, and we do that for every single subject. So, this site is very comprehensive. It's 15 years in the making. We were the first company in the Caribbean to do e-learning. So we had the first e-learning company and the first e-learning website. We have won 4 national awards for technology in education. I lead the team responsible for the content, the development of the content. My PhD is in e-learning, technology in education. And I also have a graduate degree in educational technology, right? So, guys, when we talk about having a wonderful team, we have somebody on our team with a PhD in math. We have a number of Jamaican math teachers supporting the staff, a number of language arts teachers, a number of science teachers. So, I mean, I had a group of teachers for the past 15 years who have actually just come together to put this great site, to put the content together. The site conforms to the national standards curriculum. So, guys, you know that you're getting material which, follows the ministry's curriculum. And the wonderful thing about this site, guys, is that you're getting the product for a mere $500 per month. That's for our basic package, right? So we have other packages with different things, but of course we start out at $500 per month to access the content. Guys, I'm going to show you the grade 5 science. Now, the strands, you have forces and work, you have energy forms, you have nutrition, you have ways food are grown, you have simple and complex machines. Now, let me show you something, guys. Now, if you're on the Learning Hub and you go to the first topic, investigate the effects of forces, you have your science workbook. Of course, like I said before, just like the math workbook, you can go through, you can look for what you want from the table of contents and go there. You have your notes. So here we have our own ebook that we have developed for forces. So you could just open your book. If you want, you can maximize the book. And guys, you can just go through, and it talks about the effects of forces, and you have questions you can answer. You can see the answers in the book. These books are nicely done, first world kind of thing. So you have your content, and you can go through, read your content. You have exercises. You can see the answers. So your child is not just left using a system. You know, you have answers in these ebooks. The ebooks are interactive. So you have your test your knowledge, and of course, the test your knowledge, you have questions based on what you have read about forces, and of course, you can answer the questions and check to see if your answer is correct. Then the next thing on their curriculum is to investigate the relationship between the mass of an object and the force needed to move it. And of course, you have your workbooks. You have another workbook here. You can look for the topic, or you have your notes. Notes are normally specific to what you're doing. You have your test your knowledge, and we do that for every single thing that is on the site. So if you were to do social studies, same treatment. You would go down to social studies for PEP, and then it starts off with the European and Africans in Jamaica. And the ministry loves to ask you about definitions, you know, to define concepts. So we do that here. We tell you what the concepts mean. And of course, we have our test your knowledge. And the next thing on the grade 5 syllabus is ethnic groups. And these, you see, we have our thing on ethnic groups, and we have our test your knowledge. Next thing on the syllabus is the ethnic groups that came to the Caribbean, and we have these here. So we have the Portuguese and Chinese, East Indians, Africans, Europeans, and so on. And you have your notes. All right, so guys, anything you can think of, we have the material on the site. All right, and you have your classwork, you have your test your knowledge. All of that is on the site. Okay, guys? All right. Okay, so guys, if you want to prep and we start prepping you for the ability test from grade 5, we have lovely ebooks on the site. We have animations, we have flashcards. I mean, the site is just chock filled with great tools that you can use. As you can see, the site looks like a first world site. I mean, this is done by Jamaicans. Like I said, my team and I, we work hard to develop this product. 15 years of sweat and labor. And guys, when you go to the Learning Hub site, you'll notice that you have your gamification section where you get points for everything that you do on the site, and you can redeem your points for cool things. So you can get pencils, you can get pens, you can get digital top-up, you can get pizza vouchers. I mean, as I'm showing you, you can get a lot of things on the site. Yeah, so another thing that we do, we have what we call a weekly leaderboard, and this shows you the top 10 students in the Caribbean, because the site is used throughout the region. So Ranik Laville is the winner. Ranik Laville, the winner, that's his name. He has 944 points, and every Sunday this leaderboard is refreshed. Josiah Lamy, 319 points is second, Christina Brand, and so on. I noticed that there's somebody on the tablet program from the Ministry of Education that's on the leaderboard. Awesome. So they're at position number 7. So this is the weekly leaderboard. It just shows all the students from around the region that's using the system and how they're doing. You also have your gamification section that shows your points, and you can purchase stuff with your points. You have your grade book that will show you all the quizzes that you have taken and the scores, and you can always go back. Because I'm an admin, you're seeing a whole bunch of quizzes that I've taken. If I wanted to look at the paper, I could always click on the quiz button, and I could go and I could peruse the paper. You can do the same thing as a student. So guys, I'm just encouraging you that if you want to make sure that you've covered every single thing from your grade, that you get a subscription to the Learning Hub at $500 per month. You can't afford not to have a subscription. We do our subscriptions in 3 months, so of course it is $10 US or 1,500 Jamaican dollars to subscribe. You can pay online with a credit card to www.learninghub.online, or you can pay at Paymaster. If you want to get the Paymaster information, then you can just shoot us a WhatsApp message, or you can call the office 926-1221, and you can get the Paymaster information. All right, guys, do you have questions? If you have questions, I'd love for you to just post them on the screen and I'll answer them. Let me put up the office number. It's 926-1221. That's the office number. So you can call the office. Scrolling down the bottom there. All right, guys, do you have questions for me that I can answer? All right, guys, since you have no questions, I'm going to say thank you for joining us. We spent 1 hour and 11 minutes online today. I'm going to be doing another live on Sunday. Guys, remember that I have private classes. If you want to join my private class, just shoot an email. I'm going to put up my, not an email, I'm going to put my WhatsApp number, and you can always WhatsApp me and to join my extra class. All right. My extra class for grade 5 is $64 a month. You meet once a week and I give you work to do every day. And you can call the office 926-1221 to join my extra class, or you can always send me a WhatsApp number scrolling on the screen, 351-7777, if you'd like to join my extra class. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I see 11 comments. Let me see if you're asking questions. I want to answer your question. Thank you, Miss. Miss, I have a question. Monique, go ahead and ask the question. Question, how do I get going it? I guess you mean how do you get on? So it's www.learninghub.online. I'm going to put up the website, guys, so you can see it. Give me a second. Let me share the screen. Stop screen. I'm going to share. Share. So I'm going to share where you go to purchase the Learning Hub. I want to share, guys. You go to www.learninghub.online. This is the website, guys, and if you want to register, all you have to do is click on register, right? And when you click on register, you enter your name, enter your email address, select your country, your grade, and so on. You go next, and you just continue, and you pay with your credit card, and that's it. So it's www.learninghub.online. That's the website you go to register, www.learninghub.online, and you click on register. That's how you register. Okay, let me see the other questions. Miss, I have a question. Yeah, post your question. Thank you, Miss. You're welcome. The bookstore, your bookstore where you'd like to buy your textbook. All right, guys. Now, if you want to buy my textbook, this is the website that you go to. You can buy my books at any bookstore in Jamaica. All the major bookstores carry my books. But if you want to buy the books online and we ship them to you, I'm going to show you the website. So I'm going to stop the screen share and I'm going to share the website for the bookstore. Give me a second, guys. It's learninghubebooks.com. This is the bookstore. This is our bookstore. This is where you go to buy our books. So you can get your performance task books. So you could just purchase that. If you want to get your social studies workbook, you can go here and you can purchase it. So you just click on add to cart. And then when you're finished, you can just check out. All right, and then we will ship the books to you. So if you wanted to buy the comics, so all you do, guys, go to Learning Hub eBooks. That is where you go to purchase books. All right, that is our online bookstore, learninghubebooks.com. All right, are there other questions? What did you say is the cost for the extra class? It's $64 for grade 5, $42 for grades 1 to 4 students. And you get it at Learning Hub eBooks too. So you just go to courses and you can go to grade 5 and then you would select that you want the performance task extras or you want the extra class. You click add to cart and then now you just pay for it. All right, proceed to checkout. Okay, so extra class is $64. All right, guys. So somebody's asking, Miss, can you do area? All right, I'll do that next time. Yeah, so you're saying, Miss, can you do area next class? Okay, guys, you can always shoot me a WhatsApp and tell me what to do. And also, guys, remember that you can subscribe to the channel and watch all the videos that are there. So make sure that I love you too, Ragana. I love you, Miss. All right, so make sure that you subscribe to the learning my YouTube channel. It's Pep Talk with Dr. Charlotte Ashman. Guys, that's the only thing I ask that you do. I will continue to do free videos because I know that there are some parents who can't pay. I know that. I understand that. I've been there. So I'll continue to do free videos. But what I'm asking from you, do something for me. Subscribe to the channel and just hit the notification bell so when I come on, you can know. How to pay the $500. Guys, you don't pay 500. Remember, we do registration for 3 months. So you can pay $1,500 on our website with your credit card. If you don't have a credit card, you can go to Paymaster and let them know that you're paying for Learning Hub. You pay your $1,500, you WhatsApp us your receipt, and we'll set you up. Miss, what's the price for each book? You can go to the bookstore. Remember, guys, it's learninghubebooks.com. Money keeps saying, Miss, I have a question. Post your question. Miss, what if you don't have a credit card? Remember, I say you can pay at Paymaster, so you don't have to have a credit card. We know that not everybody have a credit card. I buy your books at my bookstore, Miss. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate it. And then you're going to be using those books. So you see, every book that I have out on the market, I am going to be hosting some class over the summer. So stay tuned. It's going to be for free. Once you have my books, I'm going to do some classes with you. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to log off now. I don't see any more questions. Somebody is saying, what schools did you go to? I went to Bamboo All Age for grade 1. Then I went to Constant Spring All Age for grades 1 to 6. I went to Merle Grove High School for high school. I went to UTech. At the time, it was CAST. I also did some work at UA. And I went to Nova Southeastern University. Yeah, those are my schools. Can you teach area the next class? Yes, I'll teach area the next class. Miss. What is it? Kenisha? Not seeing you asking me anything. Terry Parks is saying, how are you, Miss? I'm wonderful. I hope you're wonderful too. Miss, what is the price for each book? All right, guys, let me tell you quickly. This book here is $2,200. The ability test. Get it, guys. This book here, also $2,200. I keep all the books at the same price. This book here, same $2,200. All right. The comics are $650. So this is my Jamaverse comic. It's a math comic and it's a wonderful story. All right. So we have our Jamaican superhero. We even have a little boy who is faster than Bolt in the comic. His name is Yaki Blue. Yeah, he ran 9.57. Yeah, Bolt must be wondering, hey, this is the guy who beat Usain Bolt's record, Yaki. Yeah, so he's in Jamaverse. All right. Limitless is my personal book. Get it at Brian. It's 1.5. And we have the Limitless comic. So this is my entire life story in comic formats. This is just so cool. Yeah. All right, guys. Guys, thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening with me. Yes, I'm going to do classes in the summer, free classes. I'm also going to do paid classes. All right. Can you pay via PayPal? Yes, you can just shoot me a WhatsApp. 351-7777 and I'll answer. I just answered which school I went to. Miss, how are you? I'm great. Miss, what if you don't have a credit card? You can pay at Paymaster. Miss, I subscribe and turn on post notification. Bram, bram, bram. Awesome. Debbie Griffiths Fuller saying $64 for how long? 1 month. And you get classes 1 day per week, plus you get assignments every day. Miss, I love you. I love you too. How are you, Miss? I'm good. Guys, you asked me the same question. Which school did you go to? Answer that already. Oh, you said, Miss, read the message about change of grade when registering. All right. So if you registered and let's say you were in grade 4 when you registered and you activated your account and you're now in grade 5 or grade 6, all you have to do is just WhatsApp us or call the office, and we'll change your grade for you. Miss is always good. But now put up which school you got to already, because I put up all of those. All right. How much does a comic book cost? $6.50. Bye, guys. See you again in my next video. Teaching area and some other topic. I'm not sure if area is on grade 5, but I'll be continuing through the curriculum. Guys, have a wonderful week. And I'll see you again soon in my next video. Goodbye.